mute your mic. All right, this is the morning we would be beginning landlord-tenant matters here in a bit, but we've got an unscheduled matter. Mr. Justin Michael Aiken is here. File number 222036 alleges no insurance under the insurance code. File 222037 ST alleges driving suspended first offense and improper plate. Those are alleged to have occurred on October 18th of last year. Also, the case is file 2240 SM, alleges no insurance and driving suspended on January 1st of 2023. Mr. Aiken is here. This matter was set for jury trial on Wednesday.
This isn't your typical traffic case. We've got a guy here, Justin Aiken, facing multiple driving offenses and skipping a scheduled jury trial. Not a great way to start your morning.
May 24th. Deborah Davis is here with us from the prosecuting attorney's office. She had been managing these cases, but she was obligated to try another case in the circuit court on Wednesday, very important case. And Casey Johnson was assigned then to handle this case, and he was here Wednesday, ready to proceed. We had prepared the jury instructions. We had 30 jurors here, and we were prepared to go to jury trial on the October 18th case. In your case, you had steadfastly maintained your lack of responsibility. I won't say innocence, but and expressly indicated you did not want to have an attorney to represent you, and you also steadfastly remained in your request for a jury trial. And we were here. We had 30 jurors who all took the day off, and we were prepared, and you didn't show up.
Can you imagine? 30 jurors, already summoned, taking off work, just to be stood up. That's not just a no-show. That's next-level disrespect to the justice system.
Well, Your Honor, I'd like to apologize to you and everybody that was here for the trial. And I got scared that day, and I apologize to everybody for not being here. And if we could work, some kind of financial plan, something of that sort, or whatever you feel necessary needs to be done, I'll get done. I'll take responsibility.
Now this part hit me. You can hear the fear in his voice. Maybe he got scared. Maybe he froze. But now he's facing real consequences. That little moment of panic cost him big.
Or is there some...
Before you make that decision, the offer of allowing another to violate the motor vehicle code in each of those, which is the offense that doesn't carry points on your license, so it wouldn't prevent you from getting your license once you pay off your cold water ticket and probably a reinstatement fee to the Secretary of State. If you pled to account in each of the files, we would dismiss the remainder.
All right, that was the original offer, and she bent over backwards to make it. So let me repeat what it is. You're charged with two separate incidents, one in October of 22 and one in January of 23. Driving suspended and having no insurance. No insurance is punishable by up to a year in jail. It carries a minimum fine of $200, a maximum fine of $500. It requires you to be fingerprinted, and it doesn't have a restriction. The driving suspended charge requires that your license be suspended. It carries 2 points, fine of up to $500 and up to 93 days in jail. The prosecutor is agreeing to dismiss all of that, plus the plate violation, for 2 pleas to allowing another to violate the motor vehicle code. Allowing another to violate the motor vehicle code is sort of a legal fiction. The other that it is allowing to violate the code is yourself. But it carries no points. It doesn't get abstracted to your driver's license and won't affect your ability to keep or maintain.
The judge is still offering him a deal. No points, no license hits, basically a legal lifeline. And this man had already said no to it twice before. That prosecutor went out of her way to help him, and he almost fumbled it all.
I also find that you're in contempt of court for failing to appear for your jury trial on Wednesday. You have some misinformed, misguided notion that the laws of the state of Michigan don't apply to you. People refer to this as sovereign citizen, but that isn't what it is. There's no sovereign in it. I call it willingly misinformed defendants. There's no sovereign about it. And you wasted a whole bunch of our time, the prosecutor's time, filed a bunch of documents that didn't mean anything. You were always respectful, but she made this very generous plea offer several times, but you wanted to represent yourself. You wanted to have a jury trial. The irony of this is that you demanded your rights as a citizen in the state of Michigan to be presumed to be innocent, to have an attorney appointed, and to have a jury of your peers. If you got a jury summons, you wouldn't have shown up. You would have said, I'm a sovereign and you can't dictate what I have to do as a citizen of the state of Michigan, but you're okay if you drag in 30 other people who took the day off work, who were nervous the night before. They came in here and sat around here for 45 minutes waiting for you to show up. And you wouldn't have shown up if you had been a juror. It cost the county $565 in jury fees, and it cost the jurors probably thousands of dollars to come in here for your foolish request. So the contempt was committed in my presence. I'm going to do it in the other case, 232036. You had been respectful, but that's disrespectful to me, to the prosecutor, and to all those private citizens that came in here because of your whimsical, and I don't even know if they were sincere beliefs. Whoever sold you on this foolishness is cynical. They don't even believe it. I don't know whether you believe it or you're just like messing with the system.
Phew, that was brutal, but honest. The judge isn't just punishing Justin, he's educating him. That whole sovereign citizen mindset, the court sees right through it. And dragging in 30 innocent citizens to support your delusion? That's the real crime here.
You got a sweet deal from Miss Davis. My advice to you is you get a driver's license like everybody else, like all those jurors that came in here to hear your case, and you stop driving. Now, did somebody bring you here today?
Yeah.
You got 10 days on the driving charge. You weren't traveling, you were driving. You got 30 days for poking me in the eye with a sharp stick by not showing up for a jury. And you've got pending warrants from the state of Indiana and possibly others from Michigan.
In the end, the judge gives it to him straight. Stop playing games, get a license, follow the law. You can tell the judge wanted to be lenient, but Justin had burned every bridge. Hopefully those 10 days in jail help him think twice before doing this again.